Hey, good evening, everybody. All right, so for those of you that just watched the premiere, you'll see that we're actually getting ready to finish up this thing. So all that's left is just to basically wipe down the face and go ahead and put the fan in, and this thing will be ready to go. So we got things laid out. Like I said, I want to put the fan in it. We'll go ahead and do a quick video again on my page here, and then we'll go on to the next. As for those of you that's watching, we got some other stuff too that's going on and that's finished. Taking the day and finished up a few other things. Still got more to finish, obviously. It never seems to never end, to be honest with you. So it is what it is. And we're going to wipe this down and get the logo here put on the front and on the top 10. Wipe off some of the dust. Didn't get wiped off before. Hello, squirrel. Tennessee was pretty good. We went down there and visited with the donkey stompers, and I know he got his videos uploaded. I thought that I already had one of them uploaded as well, but I've got the shorts, but I didn't get the other ones loaded. Um, Not sure how he did that as far as to move it from the phone over to the computer to put everything else in there, but do his editing. But yeah, we're still learning that process. But he did show me some other neat stuff as well. Speaking of which, because I know his cell service sucks where he's at. Yeah. So I sent him a message, let him know that I'm live now. He did me that way a while ago. So, but anyways, like I said, I want to get the labels on there, and we're going to get the 10 and all that the little stuff that's left. We're going to get it finished up on this, and then move on to something else. I've got the 4x16 that's finished. Other than we got to make the video for that. Took a nap a little bit ago, so it should be good to go there. Whatever reason, I am like one of the worst when it comes to centering. And I don't know why, but that has always been something, to do it free-handed like everybody else does. I have never had any good luck. So, don't know why. I don't think I could get one straight if my life depended on it sometimes. Try to get that taken care of here real quick. Grab my little. Somebody moving on me? No, I did. Hello, Gary. Popcorn. Get my trusty tape measure here. So I'm going to try to get my label on there a little straighter. Six and a quarter, so it's going to be 3 1/8. Just need a baseline. Isn't this horrible? Yeah, I can get them pretty close, but sometimes I can't get them good enough to suit me. And uh, with the price of what it costs to have vinyl made nowadays, it is unreal, guys. Unreal. But like I said, I know most of you have already watched the other video that was the premiere of when I was over there at Beavis's, and great guy. Definitely had a lot of fun, especially looking over some of the builds and going through playing around with some of the other test equipment that he's got that I don't have, and vice versa. There's a lot more that I know both of us. I wished I would have taken a few other things to show him that I know he was curious about, and vice versa. But yeah, that just leaves us to another. That just leaves us to another road trip. Maybe he'll come up this way here one of these days fairly soon, and we can go from there. So, but I don't know why this has been my kryptonite is putting on labels. I know this isn't quite as much fun as what we were having previously, but in Dallas, I just missed him, or he just missed me, as far as on that. But I've got this one. I've got this one. I don't know if I'll do. I don't know if I'll do the other one live as far as on the 4x16, or I do that into a regular video. Which, like I said, it's ready to rock and roll. Well, hello, Mr. Carlock. Yeah, I know it's kind of late even for me, but I took a nap and slept way longer than I had anticipated. But in the normality of things for me, I mean, I usually try to overdo things. Speaking of which, overdoing. Move that out of the way so I can get to the other box. Going over the top, we might as well go all the way, guys. Let me get some screws, that way we get this all put back together here too. I think these holes are big enough. I know I had one that I had to drill just a small amount out of one of them. I think that it might have been the 92 millimeter. All right. Let's put one of these fancy ones on. Get orientated correctly. I will say that these do set off the amplifiers. Pretty cool too, because you can take those and buff them a little bit with some black paint, make everything really pop. These fans are made just a little different than most of them that I get from ICA, where I have to use the long through holes. I like the other ones that I can use the shorties, but this works too. Hello, Gary. Hello, Bruce. Yeah, I don't know if you heard me or not, but I've got you finished up and it's ready to go. I got to do the video on it, but your amp is finished up. When I got home, I kind of slept, loosened something up just here. But yeah, I got you done. Like I said, we just got to get the video made for yours. Okay. All right. Just tighten these down by hand here. Since everything's real easy to get to, I don't really need to use the drill gun necessarily. I figured you'd be happy with that. You know, I just use radio drive and seen some pretty decent numbers. Kind of makes me nervous on stuff like that though too, especially on a driver, because I mean I threatened to do that for myself a long time ago as far as build a 4x16. Something wrong with that screw or what? Is that the... Oh, that's for an 832, not for 632. I got it in the wrong pile. Okay, that's the reason why it won't tighten up. There we go. But yeah, like I said, it was kind of nerve-wracking, but it actually turned out pretty good. Had a few small minor little bumps along the way, but yeah, wasn't too difficult. Since I took a nap, like I said, I'll probably stay up a little bit later and I'll try and do the video on that. That way I can get the 10 on it and get it squared away for you. That way you can come down here on your next available time. Hello, Ruben. Decided that I need to help rearrange the sunroom. 10 o'clock. All right, Gary. Well, you take care, buddy. We'll catch you on that next one. All right. But yeah, like I said, we had a great time down there in Tennessee. Uh, we had barbecue for dinner one night, and all kinds of different things. Like I said, just a really good time overall. Um, like I said, I was curious about a few things, and I know he was curious about a few things. So um, since my doctor's appointments got pushed back an extra day, this was like my perfect weekend that I would have had to actually be able to do that. Especially where I work 7 days a week. And I'm actually off work right now because I can do a few things. Right now, I've actually got my arm splints off, and I'll have to put those on. I know I'm going to have to wear those probably all day tomorrow, whether I like it or not, because my arms have caused me a lot of problems the last couple of days, especially after the drive. It really, that really did me in on that. So, got to go back to being a good boy. I want my arms to heal. I'm just thankful that I can still do some stuff, even if it is just minor at this point. I think my right arm. I think I will get out of surgery on it, but I'm almost positive that there's no way that I'm going to get out of it on my left arm. And with me being left-handed, that really puts a kibosh on a lot of things for me. But we're just going to have to wait and see. Oh, 4:30. Okay, buddy. Well, you take care. Like I said, get with me. Get with me here soon, and like I said, I'll try to get the video up. It'll probably be tomorrow before I actually get the video up, but I'm going to try to get it shot tonight, or at least get everything in place for it, and go from there. And then nothing else, I'll get up real early in the morning before the neighbors are all moving around. Like I said, I don't want to cause any issues there. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen when I had this down at Donkey Stompers. Like I said, we were playing around with a few different things, and I kind of was curious because I don't have a power supply that's actually going to go up to 16 volts or anything like that. So I was kind of impressed with it. But as I've stated, I put the way overkill 30 amp relay in here um, by Nadine that I've got. So I've got that in there. Even the board screws. Um, you can see I use the heavy duty screws here on the sides as well. I said mine are a little different than what everybody else uses, but I need to actually date that. Let's see here, yesterday, 17. So I'm 16. That's something that I've always done in the past, is always put my initials in there and the date that I actually physically finished it. I'm not really counting the fan as being finished, but we'll get the labels and all that good stuff on there too. I put that fan in there wrong. I can unbolt that fan, put it back in there just right. Well, shoot. Yeah, part of it has to do with, I could get by if it wasn't for the fan grill cover. So yeah, the fan grill kind of dictates which way everything has to be faced when you get a custom cover like that. So. All right. Now what I did was I was looking at this thing backwards. Da, da, da. Easy fix. I figured where Beavis was in there talking, I figured, well, I'll get in there and chat with you guys too for a few minutes because that's what I wanted to get this finished up as well. That way, if anybody's interested, it is available. I've still got 3 1 pills ready to go, and 2 pills ready to go. Yeah, I haven't had amps built ahead in like 3 years, guys. But where I've been catching up on everything. I've got several that I've started here and there, and I've been back and I've trying to been finishing up because and sometimes I'll do this in my downtime. Whenever I just want to relax, I'll take and at least get one started. I've got like 2 others started. I've got to put a blade on my chop saw. I'm hoping it's big enough that I can go ahead and cut some heat sink. So I'm gonna go ahead and build a small 2-pill base. There we go. Take a second to turn that around. I didn't think about it because I didn't put a fan in it whenever I took that down there because I said I wasn't expecting to do everything that we did to it. Like I said, I wanted to show him a couple of different ideas that I had. See what he thought of it. But we wound up going ahead and finishing up this amplifier. I know he's going to have something too that I showed him a trick on. I don't know, because I know he's got several repairs yet to do. I don't know if he's going to actually get to that or not, but showed him something kind of slick. I think he's gonna try it. I don't know if he will or not, but oh, by the way, Beavis, if you are in there, I got you a variable 10-turn pot. I'm gonna try to get this shipped out. I've got some stuff for 3-made that I've got to get shipped out too this week. I was supposed to get 3-made stuff out last week, and I mean he isn't in a hurry for it, which thank God he's not. You know, rarely is he, but these cabinets sometimes get a little bit of flex in them. It's best to get everything started. Hey, what's been real nice though is the last few days, whether it's been down there or been down in or been here at the house, I haven't really needed the air conditioning on. It's been actually pretty comfortable. Okay. I'll worry about the rest of the labels on the back of it as far as for the radio in, radio out. But go ahead and do a quick little video here on the output power. But I am going to turn the air conditioner on because it's actually getting kind of warm in here. Okay. And I got my little test connectors on there, so let me grab my other connector here. Where's it at? Where's it at? There we go. I've got a special setup to where I can go ahead and go to multiple different connectors for amplifiers and stuff. So, all right, so let's get that plugged in. Oh, he's got those ginormous alligator clips, and I don't have. I've got the small ones for like 1 pills, 2 pills, things like that. Work out pretty good. I don't have anything big enough to run a 4 pill on just a clamp and go. So All right, so all I'm going to hit this with tonight, guys, is the President Richard. I'm going to show you what it's going to do here with just the President Richard. I don't have things wired up just yet, as far as for like a one pill or anything like that. None of that's actually in line yet. I'm going to take one of them that I built the other day and I'll put it in line with something. I don't know what, but I'm going to put it in line with something so that I've got a small little driver. Go ahead and show it a little more. Yeah, I was on my way back out here whenever I did all this. Okay, let's put a 1,000 watt slug in peak and 1,000 watts in average. Well, you guys are quiet. After Bruce left, y'all quit talking. All right. Move this back a little bit. Boom mic out of the way. All right, so let's turn that off here. Look over here and we'll look at our pass through. 5 watt, 5 watt slug going back to the radio. Hello, hello, hello. What are you? So just barely wiggles. That's just what you want. All right. Turn that on. Set that carrier here. Okay, so 100 watt dead key. Hello, audio. 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 All right. So may have to tweak that input down just a little bit. When we was over at Chad's there, we actually used the driver when we was sitting there setting the input. So I'll tune that down just a little bit. Let's go ahead and look here. 5 watt, 5 watt slug going back to the 5,000 watt or dummy load, 1,000 watts in peak and 1,000 in average. And shut that off for a second. Hello, audio, audio. So we're only doing about a little over 20 bird. Audio, audio, and about 60 dB. Audio, audio, audio. So we're not driving it near as hard. I'm driving it even as hard as what it can be. But I said I'll get a one pill in line here after a while. Hello, audio. So 700p. Hello, audio. Audio, audio. So as you can see, the C's do need a lot more drive. Like so, this is just a President Richard. That's all we're using. That one right there. Going into it, so it's not got near enough drive to get those numbers on the RMS up to the 4, 5, 600 watts. Like I said it's just a straight 4 pill, but it's made it's made for a radio that can actually hammer down and have a lot more RMS oomph. But so I wanted to give you a quick little update on that. I said I'll get the labels on the back, and this will be up ready to go. Made mac and cheese for dinner. Tasted like slugs. Yeah, it tasted like slugs. Yeah, but like I said, not a whole lot of drive. So anytime you're doing the C's, like I said, I wanted this one to where it could actually hammer. You could actually hammer it with like the what is it, Striker 955, things like that. Um, well, I actually like them both. I kind of like the Captain America look. I've still got a few of these left, so it was kind of one of those where I just stuck my hand in there, and that's what I pulled out because I've got them all in the same box together. But yeah, I do like the gun sight, which I mean I am an avid shooter as well. But like I said, I've got a few of these left. Got this one on here. I figured that'd be kind of nice. But like I said, this one's set up to where you can drive the living snot out of it, just because, like I said, it's got the 2879 Cs in it. So it's just what I call a normal radio, which is 50, 60 watts DEP and 20 bird. Like I said, you're not going to see huge RMS numbers out of it. I don't have anything like I said right now with a one pill set up. I've got my one pill. I've got it. I've got it ready to go, but I haven't got it mounted and cables and everything hooked up to it so that I can run it uh, as a driver for stuff like this right here. But I've got the 1x4 base, which is built on the same platform, essentially the same platform. And I don't remember if he showed numbers on that or not, but like I said, it's ready to go as well. But I think the 1x4 base, I think I'm actually going to keep it. I think I'm going to run that for myself because every time I build myself something, something a little bit nicer, a little bit bigger, it keeps going out the door. So this time I wanted to go ahead and build another one, and hopefully this time, like I said, the one before I'll actually go and use it on my base. I think that's about all I'm going to be able to get by with as far as where I'm, just because of my location. I think it's probably as big as I'm going to be able to get by with. But it's biased, and then this one's just the straightforward. It's straightforward with the radio. Hello. Oh, apparently I must have had a slug or something in there. There we go. Hello. Audio. Audio. There we go. Audio. 700 feet. Audio. 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 And just a hair over 450 bird. Audio. Pretty doggone good, guys. Pretty good. Audio. Apparently, I had bad connection there or there. I wonder why that was only doing about 200. I figured it was just the radio. Audio, 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 audio. Apparently, I scared it whenever I talked about putting the one pill back into it, so I decided to go ahead and get up there. But, anyways, let's see. Yeah, yeah, like I said, on both of those, Mr. Carlock, I'll grab one of those others here. That I've got them all in a box. At least I think I've got them all in a box. I know I've got one I've got set off to the side, just for myself. I don't know what I'm going to put it on. Yeah. So I don't know. Like I said, I like them both. They're really cool. You know, but I know I'm going to keep. Like I said, I know I'm going to keep at least one of these back just for myself. Here I am looking. What I thought was the camera, but I know I'm going to keep one of these back just for myself. You know, and put on something. I don't know what yet. Of course, I haven't built myself a two pill, and I may just I may build me another two pill with you know, like a couple of MRF 454s or something, and put a variable in it, and use that instead of the one pill. You know, but I am going to keep the one pill just for yeah, just because it is what it is. I'll keep it for a time, but like I said, I've got three others that are for sale. I don't know if that's the last one of those I've got or not. I've still got several. Two. Let's go down here. Three. Yep. Yeah, so I got three of those left. Up four. One was hidden. I don't know. I don't know which one everybody else likes better. But I think that's all I've got left of the 92. Nope, I cut the 92 set over there on the side. So I've only got one of these left on the 92s. Oh, speaking of which, Mr. Carlock, thank you. As I went through my mail today. Granted, it's been here over the weekend, and I got this in. So now, what you're wanting me to do is go out there and actually work on my own motorcycle for a while. uh, but I don't know if the original screws are long enough, or if I'll have to get special length screws for that. But I'll have to check that out whenever I go out there to piddle out in the garage. But thank you again, very very much for that. Okay. Yeah, they are nice. Hold on just a second, guys. I want to grab something else and show you. All right, so as you guys seen earlier, what I'm calling the Evolution series, which basically is just an upgrade, an upgrade to amplifiers and things like that. Go ahead and get this unhooked. But I've got a few of these, and it's one of those where I have to have these done in bulk. In order to go ahead and have them powder coated. But this unhooked. My left hand here to cooperate. Come on. Come on. There we go. Tell. Having a hard time picking that up. That's the main reason why I haven't set the 4x16 up and done it. Of course, the grill really wouldn't work on this one here, but until I run out of the powder coated cases, like I said, those those you got to kind of ask for because it does cost quite a bit extra. I think that's going to set that off real nice when we go to put these together. I've got one of those started. I don't have the I don't have the board actually in here, but I've got a two pill board started for this. But once I get everybody else all squared away, said I've got this cabinet here, which is a 1x2 cabinet, which is what I build all my two pills in, and then I've got this one here from ICA. This is basically if you want to do a small MRF 454 box, this is ideal for that. The local company to me actually went ahead and did the graphics on there, the Hydro did. That's something I actually tried to get into here about 5 or 6 years ago, and I couldn't get enough people that was interested at that time. But this one here is going under that same format, the Evolution series. But I've got a few of those. The company that I use is starts with an X. Isn't that awful? Uh, but they do Cerakote and they do Hydro dip. So they do a lot of guns right now, and that is where it really takes a lot of time as far as to try to get something like this in. But this is also available. Cabinets available, but their service is also available to you as well. As far as something really customized, I can actually put you in contact with them if you want to have something very unique and very one-off. That's kind of what this Evolution series is here. So it's kind of a one-off type thing. Same thing with the one pill, but we've got the one pill though. That's going to be so there's only 5 of them made, and I'm keeping one of them. But like I said, I've got 5 of these ready to go. 2 of them are with the regular 2879s, and they actually do more with regular radio power than what the C does. But the C will take more drive. So that's kind of the key with that is the C will actually take more drive. But said if you guys are interested, let me know, hit me up, and some of this stuff there's no wait time. Like I said, that one I've got ready to go. I've got a couple regular 2879Cs and a MRF 454 tooth pill. Hey, thank you, 3Made. Glad to see you pop in there. But anyways, guys, take care. Like I said, I want to finish up with the video here. Like I said, the 4 pill is ready to go. We just gotta, do our thing to it and put the labels on the back side, and it'll be ready to rock and roll. But I just wanted to kind of get in there with you guys as well for just a few minutes. So, all right, everybody, take care. God bless. 73s. We are back out for the evening.